That was a weird one, that game. I'm a bit conflicted right now. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like, we didn't lose, which is nice, and I don't know. It really was a strange one for me. But I suppose, like I said, we didn't lose. That's probably the main thing about this, and that's good. We've ended up with a losing streak, but at the same time, we also haven't won. Like we only won one game this calendar year, which is also isn't great. But I'm not too bothered right now. Also, my hair is quite messy today. I haven't really been combing it much because it's a bit short for me to really do anything with it. So I've just been leaving it. It's pretty messy today, I'm not gonna lie. But hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a brand new video for you guys. That's going to be my match review, not a rant. My match review on the Sunderland Wimbledon game, which finished as a 1-1 draw. Now I actually predicted this before the game. I said it'd probably be a 1-1 draw today, and I was correct on that one. But I was thinking, it'll be a 1-1 draw, but I was thinking, we'll play a lot better than what we have been. And although we played a little bit better, it still wasn't great in my opinion. I'm really conflicted about this because again we didn't lose, which is great. We didn't necessarily crumble when we went 1-0 down, even though we almost did. To be fair, I think Wimbledon should have had a second goal straight after their first, personally. But we didn't crumble too much, which is good. However, we didn't exactly have too much passion or desire to actually win the game either, which is probably what annoys me the most. Literally, apart from Pritchard's free kick, we didn't have a shot on target, which I think is appalling. I mean, we literally, for the whole game, Ross Stewart and then Jermaine Defoe later on had no service whatsoever. And obviously, hopefully, Alex Neil does find a way to actually figure out a plan for that. And the reason why I didn't make a video about Sunderland actually announcing Neil was because I was out yesterday. And I was out during when the announcement was made, and when I got back, I was just far too tired to make a video about it. But I'll probably talk about that later on. So it might be a longer review than normal. But in my typical review style, I'm going to start off with the two teams, give both lineups. I'll start with Sunderland. Actually, no, I'll do Wimbledon first. So the formation is a bit weird. It looks like they went with a 4-3-2-1 or 4-2-3-1. They had Zanev in goal. Back four was Osu, Hennigan, Nightingale, and Brown. Midfield of Marsh, McCormick, and Rudoni. Chislett and Assar playing just behind Cosgrove. For Sunderland, we're playing with a 4-3-3, which is really nice to see. I haven't played with a 4-3-3 in years. Patterson was in goal. The back four of Hume, Wright, Doyle, and Sirkin. Midfield three of Winchester, Neal, and Matei. And Pritchard and Clark supporting Ross Stewart. The two benches for Wimbledon, they had Hartigan, Cosgrave, that's a weird one. Cosgrove and Cosgrave, that's a weird one. Broom, Alexander, Kalambai, Kalinoskas, and Mabude. For Sunderland, we had Evans, Defoe, Roberts, Carney, Zamadjali, Embleton, and Diaku. Now, for the first 10-15 minutes, we actually played quite well. I thought, there seemed to be some sort of reaction there from the last two games. We were putting on like an aspect of early pressure. However, we really were struggling to break Wimbledon down. I think that's probably the case for the whole game. But to be fair, credit Wimbledon, they were organised at the back today, which has definitely helped them in the long run because they defended excellently, I thought, in that game. And unfortunately, Sunderland actually went a goal down. It was a penalty, and you can say whatever you want about it, but I think, yes, it was really, really harsh. But at the end of the day, I think it was a penalty. And I think I want to clear this up. The referee didn't give it for the first offence because basically what happened, if you didn't watch the game, basically what happened was Doyle and Cosgrove were battling for the ball. Cosgrove tried to square it. Doyle was trying to block it like this. I think his arm was in a natural position. It hit here and down. And obviously wasn't defense. However, when since he blocked the ball, Doyle managed to get the ball back. But I think the ball, either his hand bounced off the ball or the ball hit his hand. It was a really weird one. It was really, really unclear. And I think that's probably why people were saying it wasn't a penalty, just because they thought it was for the original one. However, I think it was given for the second one. Which if it was given for the second one, then yeah, it was a penalty. And Cosgrove wasn't goal, sorry, McCormick stood up and took it pretty calm, finishing the bottom right corner to put Wimbledon 1-0 up. Now one thing I'm going to say about Anthony Patterson, the one thing I actually thought he had a decent game today. I thought he had a pretty solid game. However, I've noticed from the penalties this season, now this was the second time he's faced a penalty. Obviously the other one was Chris Maguire. I think for the Maguire one, Maguire is a fantastic penalty, literally top left corner, can't save it. However, like, is it just me, or does Patterson look really uncomfortable in a penalty situation? Like, he just doesn't look like he really gives a shit. Like I think that dive, well, I said dive, they was a really half-assed attempt. Like, I don't know if he just doesn't like penalties or if he just wasn't prepared. I don't really know. But yeah, I didn't really think he was that. I didn't really think he looked too comfortable with the penalty, and it was easy conversion from McCormick. And for the next 15-20 minutes, Wimbledon watched a better team. Like, I mean, to be fair, literally, like, straight after the penalty, they should have went 2-0 up. I don't know how they didn't score. It was a great save from Patterson. But Sunderland are given a free kick on the 35th minute, literally identical to the one on Tuesday night. Identical. Like, literally identical foul, identical position. Alex Pritchard steps up, and it was the exact same. Like honestly, carbon copy of Cheltenham, that free kick. Carbon copy. Like, to be honest, Pritchard, two free kicks and scored in a row. That's not too shabby at all. And I mean, he did manage to score a free kick and did level the game up. And for the last 10 minutes, wasn't really too much in the game. The game really just fizzled out there. Now it's half time. I think, you know what? We weren't playing too badly, but at the same time, we didn't exactly look great either. In if you know what I mean, like we just didn't look too great either, which is a weird one. Second half, first 5 minutes, pretty good, I would say, pretty solid. But then once again, Wimbledon grew back into the game, and we allowed them to do so. Now, obviously, it didn't actually matter too much because we didn't actually concede. But I just think that, like, once again, we just switched off. We just I said before at the start of the video, there was no desire to win that game. Like honestly, like, to me, it looked like the players were happy with the point, because like literally there was no quick moving. Like we were so slow on the ball, slow off the ball as well. Hume, Wright and Cirkin were just lumping the ball up, losing it every single time. And and also I think the referee definitely ruined the flow of the game as well. Like he gave off 14 yellow cards. 14 yellow cards, and guarantee like at least 8 of them probably weren't yellow cards. Like I think if you look at the Sunderland yellow cards, I'll go in order here. That's tough. So the Sunderland yellow cards: Winchester, no yellow card; Jack Clark, not yellow card. Who else we got? Bailey Wright, no way in hell has a yellow card. Defoe, yeah, no, that's a yellow card. I mean, fair enough. To be fair, like I think the referee, if anything, was actually quite kind to Defoe there. Because I think Defoe, if the referee was sort of stricter, probably could have given Defoe a red card there, in my opinion. Dan Neil, that wasn't a yellow card. In terms of the Wimbledon yellow cards, Hennigan wasn't a yellow card. McCormick's first was. Osu, yes, yellow card there. Chislett, I can't really remember that one. McCormick's second yellow card definitely was. And Assal definitely did have a yellow card as well. But I'm sorry, Mr. Evans. Evans definitely wasn't a yellow card. Like I don't know why, but the referee just I think out of Sunderland's 7 yellow cards, 6 of them weren't yellow cards. I think personally, Defoe's was the only one deserving a yellow card. Like Neil's wasn't. I don't know why Neil got booked when Pritchard literally did the worst challenge later on. Neil definitely wasn't a card. Bailey Wright, no way in fuck that was a yellow card. Bailey Wright literally stood his ground and got booked for it. Terrible. Evans, debatable. Matei, debatable, I suppose. Clark, no way in hell. Winchester again, no way in hell as well. Yeah, like the referee definitely loved his yellow card too much into this game. Definitely ruined the flow, I think. Like I said before, like literally the majority of the yellow cards in the game probably weren't yellow cards. That was that. And so one thing that was nice to see was us making our substitutes with time left to play, which is great. Like brought on Defoe and Evans around about the the 63rd minute, also brought on Roberts around the 73rd minute as well. It's just me, I have not been impressed by Roberts when I've seen him play so far. To me, he's just another gooch. He's just another gooch where he just runs with the ball and loses it. Literally just runs into the crowd, expects to just fucking do all of them. Because B minus first man. I'm sorry, I haven't been too impressed by Roberts so far. Matete, really liking the look of Matete so far. He's been pretty damn good, I'd say. Really, really fresh air. To have someone in the field who puts a fucking challenge in, it's great to see. Because Neil, Winchester and Evans hate. I don't know why, but all three of them just don't like putting challenges in. So it's great to see Matete doing that. With Clark and Hume, one thing I've noticed with them two, I think Hume, his first half was fantastic. Second half was a bit underwhelming. I think probably the same. You could the same for Clark as well. His first half was pretty good. Second half he just fizzled out a little bit. Also, it was great. It was really good to see Billy Wright back in the team today. We really did miss him. Danny Bart again has impressed me since Portsmouth. Where Callum Doyle once again, a really shaky performance from him again. The whole Patterson and Doyle link up just scared the hell out of me. It's totally in that game. Sirkin, now it's weird one because Sirkin, because Fortman was given a 7.2. I don't think he was that good. He was better today than I think he has been in the last two games, but he still doesn't look too caught up. Winchester, I think Neil had another poor game. Winchester was just non-existent. Stewart's, it was a weird one with Air Austria, just because the fact that, okay, yeah, he isn't getting any service, but at the same time, there was definitely times in the first half where Hume was definitely giving him some good balls to put in the bucket. It just wasn't, his position just wasn't good enough in my opinion. But yeah, again, I think Callum Doyle just hasn't been at it the last few weeks. Same with Dan Neil, just haven't been at it, and that's definitely a huge problem. So that's been the end of the match review. I'm going to give my ratings now, and then I'll move on to Alex Neil. And Patterson, I'll probably give him 6.5. Definitely pretty good today. I don't think it was quite a 7, but definitely a lot better today. Hume, I'm probably going to say it again, a 6.5. Good first half, but second half just fizzled out. Wright, give him a 6 as well. Does a pretty solid job. But again, just give the ball away too cheaply. Doyle, probably give him a 5. Just not good enough again today for me. Sirkin, probably a 6 as well. Again, it wasn't that much. It wasn't poor, but he wasn't too much better either. Winchester, probably give him a 5.5. Just didn't do much in the game. Neil a 5. Poor from him once again. Who else was there? Matete, probably gave him a 6.5, maybe a 7. I thought Matete was pretty good today. Pritchard, I'm probably going to give him a 7. I think Pritchard was probably our best player today. Clark, probably a 6. Again, just fizzled out a bit. And then got subbed off. Stewart, gave him a 5.5. Just didn't get involved in the game. Again, I know he couldn't really. So I think Evans, probably going to give him a 6. Didn't really do too much. Sims a 4. And Roberts, I'm probably going to give him a 5.5. Didn't really impress me when he came on at all. Now, I am aware that we are going over time a little bit here, but I'm going to quickly talk about Alex Neil and what I think of his appointment. You know, the last few days have been pretty mental. On Wednesday night, I had found out that Roy Keane apparently had actually turned us down on Monday afternoon. He actually said no to offer. But I think we either put in a better offer or he changed his mind, one of the two. And then on Thursday morning, the Foundation of Light Twitter actually put something up about Roy Keane, which obviously got people excited. However, it was late that morning when it was confirmed that Roy Keane wouldn't be coming. And then it was literally going to be either Graham McCann or Alex Neil. Thankfully, we went with Alex Neil. I think with Graham McCann, I think if we'd gone with him, probably would have been a downgrade on Lee Johnson, if I'm going to be honest. I think with Alex Neil, obviously yes, Roy Keane was everybody's number one choice. But I think once I found out that Keane wasn't coming, I literally said to my mates in college, Alex Neil is going to be my next choice. And thankfully we went with Neil. And to that first interview, really happy with that interview. I mean, to be fair, I think apart from Phil Parkinson, these Sunderland managers have had a pretty good first interview. Even Buddy Moyes and Grayson had good first good interviews. So I don't know, but yeah, really happy with Neil. I think Norwich and Preston fans have held him in high regard. Obviously at Norwich, managed to get them promoted to the Premier League in the second half of the season. Managed to get them out of a bad rut. With Preston challenged for the playoffs a couple of times, but ultimately was just let down by the board, which is why he left like almost a year ago. But he's here at Sunderland now. Hopefully he turns around. It's a weird one. Like there's been a few different reports on his contract. What I thought it was a 6-month deal with an extension clause. Like if we did well. However, I'm also hearing 18-month deals as well. Like it's just a weird one. I don't really know what his contract length is. But I'm just happy that the whole manager thing's just over, and now we can just focus on season. Because I literally said it in my Cheltenham review, how I thought Dodds and Proctor took the piss a little bit. I thought how Speakman took the piss as well. Thankfully, it's all sorted now, and we can just focus on salvaging the season. Because in terms of results today, Wigan managed to win again today, and now Wigan are 4 points clear of us with 4 games in hand. Rotherham 10 points clear, but they play tomorrow. MK Dons did MK Dons win today? They drew against Ipswich. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, MK Dons now 2 points ahead. Wickham managed to get a point very late on against Lincoln. Oxford drew against Bolton. Plymouth won today against Shrewsbury. Sheffield Wednesday obviously play tomorrow. Ipswich drew with MK Dons. Bolton drew in the end against Oxford. Oh no, sorry, they beat Oxford in the end. Oh, I didn't know that. Like a lot of the top 10 were actually playing each other today, and we didn't take advantage of that at all. Portsmouth are now back in the hunt a little bit after, to be fair, they're also 9 points off the playoffs, but it's definitely a bit of a stretch. But yeah, literally, Wigan once again won today and that was from being behind. I definitely want to look out for, and hopefully Sheffield Wednesday can do. I mean, then again, literally, it's a weird one because if Sheffield Wednesday win tomorrow by 3 goals or more, then they go above us. So it's a weird one. I mean, to be fair, literally a point probably would be the preferred result there. At the same time, I think Rotherham is too far gone of us and MK Dons to really be worried about slipping up. But at the same time, they still could, I suppose. But yeah, I just don't I think if Rotherham win tomorrow, they'll be on 68 points. They'll be 13 points clear of Sunderland. If they win tomorrow, I think top 2. Literally, we need Wigan to fuck up royally, really to have any chance of getting top 2. And right now, I don't see it happening. Because with Wigan, right, they've got a good mentality about them. Unlike Sunderland, if they go 1 goal down, they are fucking at you. They are completely running at you and trying to get back in the game, and that's what happened against Charlton today. They're fucking Charlton being a disgrace this season. I'm not surprised that Charlton fucked it up, to be fair. But yeah, I think Wigan have got that mentality to just really just push on, try and go for the win, and that's what happened today. MK Dons drew against Ipswich today. Definitely one that I wasn't really prepared for, and we actually play them next on Saturday, which is I'm not looking forward to that. I think MK Dons could handle this one on next Saturday. I'm gonna be honest, but yep, that's gonna be it for this review. By far the longest one I've ever made, nearly 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna cut that today, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, then give it a like, and if you do want to see more reviews in the future, then do feel free to subscribe and also turn on the notifications to get notified whenever I upload a video. Also, follow me on Twitter as well if you really want to. Then there will be a link down below in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.